Okay, this one's gonna surprise everyone because it surprised me. And when I first spotted this, I was like, no way. How does this even connect? And what does it even mean for the future of Brookhaven and everything regarding it? Well, I'm starting here at the museum. And this is obviously talking about all the past of Brookhaven. You know, everything that was the beginning. You know, Brookhaven as it started out and Mr. Brookhaven marrying his lovely wife, Madison. And of course, we have all the energy crystal pyramids. We can even see Burger Barn. I miss Burger Barn. What I would do for a Burger Barn burger. But sadly, it doesn't exist. It's Happy Burger now. Does it taste the same? No, it does not. I don't care what nobody says. It doesn't taste the same as a good original. But subscribe and it will post notification ring the bell, make it go ding. When I tell you guys about this, it's going to be interesting to kind of just talk about this a little bit because what it could mean is one thing or it could mean another. But still, either way, this is huge. Because like, dang, dude, if this actually happens and if this is something that Wolfpack is actually contemplating about doing, I don't know how to feel about this, dude. This could change Brookhaven forever, and not only would it change Brookhaven forever, everybody's not... Dude, just wait. This is the creator of the agency, obviously, and this is his skull right there. Yes. Serves you right, creator of the agency. Now you're nothing but a museum piece. But, yeah, so... You know, a lot of people were saying that Mr. Brookhaven wrote the agency book, you know, and then they just kind of, I don't know, there's all kinds of crazy theories still just speculating around all about Brookhaven and its lore and its backstory, but, you know, Wolfpack has done a really good job indirectly explaining a lot of it to us, and that's what I've always enjoyed. You know, we've discovered pieces of the puzzle and these secrets as we went alongside it, and, well, Wolfpack did such a good job just kind of showing us what exactly it meant during it all. But in this last update that we received, you know, or let's look at this. In the past few updates we received, it seems as if something's getting hinted towards. And what does that mean? Well, it might not be nothing, but I still thought this was a very interesting piece of the puzzle to just put together, put two and two together and be like, what if this has some significant meaning? And if it does, it's gonna blow our minds. So let's go ahead and jump off here and head over to here. I wanna go to Lake Madison because it's the only body of water we currently have in Brookhaven, right? And now at Lake Madison, do you see any trees? This is all gonna make sense in a little bit, guys. Do you see any trees at Lake Madison? Okay, I'm here at Lake Madison. I don't see any trees too much here on the island. It just kind of looks like it goes into the summer camp there, which is obviously a lot of larger style trees and stuff. Okay, interesting. Well, in one of the previous updates, we received something very interesting, and that was here. If we click here and we go over here, we received the double-decker tour bus. Now, if we change the color to white, I don't know why it's originally black. You cannot see anything. But if we change the color to white, you can see a little bit better, right? Let's get into the sunlight here. Now, what do you see on the side of this? Now, this is supposed to be a Brookhaven Tours. Okay, you land in at the airport, you hop on to see Brookhaven's finest establishments. You go through and see all the wonderful businesses and landmarks, Hidden Valley, Lake Madison. But Lake Madison doesn't have palm trees? What does that mean? Why is there palm trees on the side of this? It would have made total sense if there was like, you know, like the mountain or like the Hidden Valley or like a tree, you know, because Brookhaven's kind of like more of like or the Ark. It would have made sense if there was an Ark there, but there's a palm tree. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe there's a palm tree in any of Brookhaven. So is that foreshadowing a potential beach style update? Surely not. That seems a bit extravagant, even for my liking. To be able to take and add maybe out here there will be a beach or something. Guys, can you imagine that in one of the future updates that Wolfpack wants to take on the big project of actually adding a beach to Brookhaven? Now, that could very much so be the case, or Lake Madison. I mean, that's a pretty large body of water, but I don't see palm trees, and it doesn't make sense to see palm trees at Lake Madison. I'm going to be honest. So my next thing that I would say, there is palm trees actually in Brookhaven. Now, I don't know if this is hinting towards, because Brookhaven Tours, you think, okay, it's got to represent Brookhaven. Why is there palm trees? There's no real palm trees. But if we come over here and we get the estate, okay, then we can get some pretty large areas, pretty large homes. Let's go here. Oh, I need to go, where, why can't I get an estate? Oh, there it is. If we go here, we do have this, look at these trees, not palm as well. I thought for sure that maybe one of these had palm trees, so I'm gonna spawn this one and see if it has palm trees, because it's a lot of sand and okay, these are kind of palm trees, kind of, right? Sort of, these look like sort of palm trees. I would say these could be classified as palm trees, and this is what this is. It's supposed to be like a beach house, like a fun getaway on an island type estate, you know, kind of give that type of vibe. You know, are these palm trees? I guess, but they definitely don't look like the palm trees we've seen on the side of the tour bus. So does that mean that there is something coming soon that's going to be maybe an estate or something that really specializes in palm trees more? Are we going to find ourselves actually being able to fly outside of Brookhaven at one point in time and go to like a remote island, an abandoned island or something? I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting, and I wanted to talk about it and see what you guys thought as well about the new tour bus having the palm trees added to it. It was an unexpected thing that I caught, and I really didn't know what to think about it. So once more, let's change the color so we can see it a bit brighter. Why is there palm trees? Yeah, those look like palm trees, got it. But I don't know. I don't know why he would put palm trees on the side of that, if it has any meaning, or if it's just supposed to be a fancy tour bus and that was some art that they just slapped on there. But still, and these kind of do look like palm trees, so maybe it could be side into that, and that's kind of where it connects to. But still, it would be interesting if Brookhaven got a beach update. Now, what other games have beaches that kind of work and kind of work in their own way? Well, we know Livetopia has a beach that does kind of space itself out nicely, and it works pretty well. You get your jet skis out there, you just have an absolute blast. Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. I mean, I definitely think that the beach in Livetopia is pretty nice for what it is. Now, there is one vehicle, you know, and I think if there's going to be a beach or some larger body of water introduced in Brookhaven in the future, now, I feel like this is highly unlikely, by the way, guys. This is a very big theorized, like, possibility, okay? I want to clear that up. But there will definitely be jet skis, because, guys, we've been talking about jet skis getting added into Brookhaven since the earliest times. Jet skis are perfectly capable of going on Lake Madison. You know, so I don't see why we couldn't get jet skis already in Brookhaven, you know, just to use at Lake Madison and have fun. So, that be the case, it would make sense to see a larger body of water introduced in Brookhaven, because the yacht is a little bit big for the lake, you know. That kind of is the case, right? And I would like to see new boats added. I think new variable boats and stuff. Maybe I'll talk about that more, but I definitely think that would be great. You know, the yacht isn't drivable, but we do have small fishing boats that we can use to go out on the lake and fish. But if somebody spawns a house at Lake Madison, it totally doesn't give you any room to fish or be on the yacht or do much of anything. So it really makes me think that somewhere down the line, we're going to see a larger body of water introduced in Brookhaven. And if so, that's going to be a huge update. That update is going to take everybody by shock and surprise. And it's definitely going to be one talked about and one hyped up in the community like no other we have seen. I know one update that really just took a lot of hype and just went through the roof that, well, as to be expected, it was highly anticipated. That was the construction update. It was the most highly anticipated update of the year, I would go to say. And when that update dropped and we could actually use construction vehicles to manage and rebuild and create our own home, that was insane. So I think anything to do with the beach is going to be just as much hyped as something like a construction update. The community is going to go nuts with jet skis and stuff like that, dude. It would be insane. But I don't know how it would be implemented, and I don't know how Wolfpack would want to go about introducing something like that, or if that's something that would ever happen. Who's this person here? They're changing their clothes right outside my tour bus. I don't get it. Who are you? But yeah, I just thought that was very unusual. And I know we don't really have to look deep into everything and think there's some significant meaning to every little thing. But I just thought it was weird that Brookhaven Tours is a tour bus touring Brookhaven, but there's a palm tree on the side. And this isn't necessarily like a Florida-style beach getaway sandy area, you know, so it definitely is interesting why that got added there. But we have the little airport logo there as well, which makes sense. You would come in from the airport and then you get on the tour bus and go check everything out. So I don't know, it really is hard to say, guys. What would you guys think of a beach update? Would you like to see a beach added to Brookhaven? And if so, would you like jet skis on top of it? I know I definitely would love to see jet skis. I still want to see jet skis. I love jet skis. They're fun, dude. Who doesn't, dude? I mean, that's the best way to ride on the water. So it would be so cool, because then we could have like all kinds of cool, and I still want to see like we did get a submarine, guys. Don't forget, we did get a submarine. We did get a submarine house RP set. That was pretty fun, not gonna lie. So sometimes Wolfpack has a way of disguising a lot of these updates in real good RP set houses. So yeah, that's my take on that, guys. I wanted to talk about that. I thought it was odd, and I thought it would make a good video. It could be hinting towards something bigger. Who knows? Someone robbed my safe already. That's great. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.